Okay, for the second part of the video, this is for Vision and Goals Working Group. We're trying to get to all the occupiers who are still left here in New York City, 2 months left after the occupation. So we'd like to get your views on what happened during the Occupy when we were in that first phase. And the first thing I'd like to ask you, Raven, is what were the positive things? What were the things in the occupation that you felt were forward thinking, that were conducive to the things we said we wanted? What were the things you saw that made you think this had a chance of succeeding, that was something different, that it was something worth being here for?
Well, I saw a lot of unity and brotherhood. I saw a lot of coexistence going on, a lot of sharing. Some people really seemed intent on helping each other and try and form a basis opinion that coalesced with what everybody wanted. Other than that, it's pretty much all the same. It's days running into each other with everybody doing marches virtually every day. People sitting on the wall holding their signs, spanging.
Right.
Just trying to make a general difference.
Right.
Give their own opinions on what they believed and what they thought.
So how do you feel those activities make a difference? The marching, the spanging, the unity. I mean, how do they make a difference?
I thought it brought up an awareness with the people around us, the people in the area, as well as the world, having the messages streamed across YouTube, Facebook, all the press we were getting was a major positive effect for us, as well as against us sometimes. But all it got our message out pretty much.
Okay, nice. So for you, it's all about the message.
Yeah, pretty much. Message is very important.
Okay.
A lot of us were martyred, and that makes a big difference as well with the message. So.
I see. Okay. So the other question we're trying to find out from occupiers is what was missing in the occupation that you would have liked to have seen, or what was an element of the occupation that you wished hadn't been there?
An element of the occupation that I wish would have been there could have been a little bit more unity, less fighting, less disagreements. So many people were so intent on fighting because somebody was in line in front of them, or because of a stupid difference of opinion, or even somebody owing somebody a couple bucks. You get all up in the air and have issues with that. That was wrong. We need to let go of our petty differences and work on the big picture, not the little picture.
Right. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, and what do you think about the occupation now, 2 months after the raid, 3 months almost, here in February?
As far as I can tell so far, it looks like the occupation is trying to fight back what little bit it can. It's died down a lot. A lot of people left and went home or gave up. Those of us who are staying behind and still here, we're the basic backbone of the whole structure. It's evolving into a new organism of sorts.
Yeah, right. Okay.
The message is definitely becoming a little bit clearer and more redefined.
You want to go into specifics on that?
We're more towards trying to work towards unity, coexistence with the 1%. And instead of trying to overthrow them, we're trying to work with them in a sense, from what I can tell, by handling things a little bit differently with the situation. Instead of just totally being against them, we're trying to, how does it say, like myself, I bought a little bit of stock in Brookfield Properties for $16.
Right.
And now I have an official say at their meetings if I want to be in there.
Right. Wow.
Even the littlest stockholder still has a say.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Now the last question is, and this is specifically what we in Vision and Goals are trying to get out to the public, is what's the driving force behind being here? this future world that we hope to create through our actions as a protest movement, as a unified force of people. What kind of world can we hope to create? What's your vision? Like, if we succeed, when we succeed, what kind of world will we have? What do you envision?
The that we have right now, and the kind of world that we're going to have, is going to require a lot of patience, a lot of help, as you phrase it yourself. We need to learn how to coexist. We need to learn how to work together. We need to learn how to stop fighting, stop arguing, and stop complaining, and start actually doing things to make a better world.
Right.
If we get this better world, I can see a lot of beauty being added to it. I can see plants on top of buildings. I can see forests being regrown. I can see indigenous species being replaced. I can see a utopia of sorts.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, so many people look at the cup as either half empty or half full. I see the cup is in my hand being drinking.
Okay. So, how much of the world do you think will be a utopia?
The whole world could be a utopia if we all work together as one, which we're supposed to be. We are one organism on this planet working together.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say about the future or any other questions we mentioned?
Not really, only that we need more hope.
Alright, yeah. Well, I'll keep believing in it. That's why we're here. That's why we've stuck it out with no place to live for 2 months. And I'm glad you're still here.
If you believe in something, then it will happen.
Yes.